Whew. All right. Hello. Hello, everyone. Let's see. All right. So, hi, everyone. Welcome to Music and Mead. You might notice that I am at a slightly different perspective here on the floor of my music studio with my phone. I am having some technical difficulties with my computer. So I rebooted it like 5 times and it's just not having it. So here I am and I'm just gonna roll with it, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see you all, and I can't wait to chat with you in the comments. So let's see if there's anything I can, ooh, I can change my filter. Ooh, nope, don't want that. Oh, this is fun. I didn't know I could do that. Huh. Make it dreamy. Nah, that's weird. We'll we'll do that one. Sure. Okay. Oh, somebody is here. Say hello. Hi, David. So nice to see you. Hi. Let me know how you're doing. So right now, because my computer is out and I'm on my phone, I'm using my tablet to pull up lyrics. So that means a few songs that you guys have requested are probably not going to happen today. Um, and I'm down on the floor because my computer's up there and it's warming up and all that jazz. So if it changes in the middle of this live stream, maybe we might revert back. But for now, it's just me, my auto harp, and I'm happy to be here. How are you all doing? What's new? Whew. Gotta learn to roll with the punches, right? uh, let's see. I'm so glad, David. Did you do anything special for Veterans Day this month? Hello, if you're just joining Music and Mead, welcome. Things are a little different this evening, but we're just gonna roll with it. So, hello. Hi, Mateo, and hello, Cal, new friends. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining Music and Mead. I'm here. My name is Regina. I am the Darkhead Musician, and this is Music and Mead. It's a monthly live stream where I sing to you Celtic folk songs and fantasy songs, and yeah, we roll with it. Hello, Sophie. Hope your night is good too. My love has gone across the sea to find a country far and fair. We sailed into the gilded west, and lo, my heart will ever rest until my love returns to me. For I set out to find him there. Oh, come home, come home. I sing to thee. watch for you. The winter long and sing for you a summer song. And if you can't return to me, then I will sail to you instead. All through towering wave and shriek of gale, I'll aim my vessel ever west and steer it by the cord that bound my heart to yours until you're found. And should you find my body pale and wrapped upon the roaring shell, rejoice, my love, and call me blessed. In death, my love, I loved you best. Rejoice, my love, and call me blessed. In death, my love, I loved you best. All right, checking in on the chat here. Hi, Justin. Oh dear, Gannicus is definitely, he's a toddler. You can tell he's a toddler now. Having those temper tantrums. Thanks, Callan. Oh, how wonderful, David. That sounds amazing. Congratulations on the anniversary. I bet that was really special. What did you guys do? So funny. I feel like there were like a ton of people all of a sudden, and now there's like only a few people. I don't know what happened for a second there. I don't know if you guys noticed, there were like a lot of the numbers keep fluctuating a lot, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but that's weird. Okay, we'll just roll with it. My poor computer. I'm looking up at my computer up there. It's just, I don't know what's going on. You know, I got a new battery for it. It's like, oh, hello, it's Bob. Welcome, Bob. Thanks for joining. Hi, happy Music and Mead Monday. I got a new battery for my computer, as I mentioned. If you're on Patreon, I mentioned I was getting a new battery. We put it in today. I put it in like on like 3 in the afternoon. I was thinking it'll totally work. Everything will be perfect. And I started warming up my computer around like 5:30 or 6, and it's restarted like I don't know, like 6 times now, and like updated, and all these different things keep happening, and it's like still not working. So I don't really know what happened. Like I can't even go on Google for some reason. So who knows? But I'm here, and we're just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna try to give you some nice music, and ooh, David, that sounds awesome. You had a big party for the 75th anniversary of your Lions Club. So cool. Congratulations again. Awesome. Awesome. All right. What's stupid? There we go. Try it again. There were three old gypsies came to our hall door. They came ring and boldly, oh. One sang high and the other sang low, and the other sang a raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. It was upstairs, downstairs the lady went, put on her suit of leather, oh. It was the cry all around her door, she's away with a raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. It was late that night when my lord came home, quiring for his lady, oh, and the servant girl replied to him was that she's away with a raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. Saddle for me, my milk-white steed, my black horse is not speedy, oh, and I will ride and will seek my bride, she's away with the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da la da da da. He rode east and he rode west, he rode north and south also, and when he rode to the wide open field, it was there that he sighed his lady, oh. Ours, why did you leave your house and your land? Why did you leave your money, oh? Why did you leave your only wed lord, all for the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh? What do I care for my house and my land? What do I care for money, oh? What do I care for my only wedded lord? I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. Oh, what do I there last night, you'd a goose feather bed, blankets to room so comely, oh. Tonight you lie in a wide open field in the arms of a raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. Oh, what do I care for my goose-feather bed? What do I care for my blankets, oh? What do I care for my only wedded lord? I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. East and I rode west, you rode high and I rode low. I'd rather have a kiss, I'd rather have a kiss from the yellow gypsy's lips. I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsy, oh. La da 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 da. Oh, you rode east and I rode west, you rode high and I rode low. I'd rather have a kiss from my yellow gypsy's lips. I'm away with the raggle-taggle gypsy. All right, I'm gonna set this down for a second because I don't know if you could hear it in the live stream, but my one of my finger picks just like went flying across the floor. So let me see if I can get it really quick. 1 second. Oof. You know it's live, guys. I'm losing finger picks. All right. Oh, hello, Annie, to Annie, and I'm wondering if Mary and Pippin are here as well. This live stream includes cats and dogs, so pets are always welcome. Birds, welcome. I haven't been told I'm a bird whisperer, but they're always welcome. Animals are always welcome to this live stream. I play for all. Um, ooh, how was the Ren Fair, Josh? Joshua, excuse me. And welcome, Montana Horseman. So thank you for being here. If you were late, don't worry, I was late too. So it's just that kind of day. Just roll with it. The theme of tonight's music and meat is we're just rolling with it. Because I'd rather be here with you having fun and having these conversations than playing for you, than worrying about how things aren't working out. So let me know how you're doing, what's new with you this month, and all that jazz. I love hearing about it. Let's see. I had something I was going to play for you. I should probably look at what you guys had sent me, but it's hard to access it on my phone when I'm streaming from the phone. So let's see. Where I do. I'm gonna pull out one. This is another song I've been practicing on my auto harp, It's a song that I've known for many years, but I've always haven't really played it much because I need to be able to play it well. All right. Let's see. So some of you might know this one. This is a very traditional Irish tune called Whiskey in the Jar. We're going to see if we can make it work. Definitely want to hear more about Run Fair from Joshua, so please put that in there. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh. I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains. I met with Captain Farrell, his money he was counting. First produced my pistol, I then produced my rapier, saying, "Stand I deliver for you, or a boat deceiver, Masharim Namadoo Ramadan." What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny. Put it in my pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Masharin Amadou Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. I went into my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of golden jewels, and for sure 'twas no wonder that Jenny drew my charges, and she filled them up with water. And then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Masha Rinnamadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. A Masharim Namadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. But now there's some take delight in the carriages all rolling, and others take delight in the hurling and the bowling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Masharim Namadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, 'tis my brother in the army. I can find his station, be it Cork or in Killarney. And he'll go with me, oh, we'll go roving in Kilkenny. I'm sure he'll treat me better than me old Spartan Jenny. Masharim Namadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Masharim Namadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for the dairy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. One more time. Masharim Namadoo Ramadan. What for the dairy-o? What for So that's Whiskey in the Jar. And if you are just stopping in, please give this video a thumbs up. Really helps me out a lot. Helps just helps out. It's great. Gives it more, gets more views, which helps me as a creator. I am Regina, the Darkhead Musician, and this is my monthly live stream at Music and Mead. And tonight I'm playing my auto harp, which is it's totally an American instrument, but I'm going to pretend that it's like super old school and bard-like since I don't have another type of instrument. I'm not very good at guitar. So I'm enjoying playing it for you, and I would love to continue to play more. So let's check in on the chat here. Let's see. See, Pippin came for my music. I'm glad you had fun at the Ren Fair. Wow. Yes, that was me in the chat. I do have it somehow happened that I have like separate YouTube channel accounts. I don't know. It has to do with emails and however that worked. So I didn't realize that I replied with my from my other channel. So it's not an active channel, so don't subscribe or anything like that. It's just a personal channel. So I do apologize. I thought I responded as the Darkhead Musician, and then I realized that I didn't. So that was me. Let's see. Metallica's version. Ooh, I wish I was so cool as Metallica. Let's see. I'm so happy to have you here, Justin. Ooh, you got knighted at the Ren Fair and did a quest for the queen to retrieve a green dragon. Wow. Wow. That does sound really fun. I like that. Sir Joshua. We shall now refer to him as Sir Joshua from now on. Lyric. Let's see. I mean, I like to think I'm pretty kind, but I think everybody here is really awesome. And I got that, you mentioned that you enjoyed coming last time, so you wanted to stop in again. And I did think like I maybe underappreciate all you who come here for the live stream and in the chat. Like, you really are awesome. I saw that and I thought, oh wow, that one time you stopped in, it impressed you that people were so fun and kind in the comments. I thought, that's all you guys. You're amazing. You're such a wonderful group of people. It amazes me that I can kind of pop back in and you're still here. I appreciate the support so much, especially during what's been kind of a tricky year for me music wise. So I really, really, really appreciate that. You are all so amazing, every one of you. Mm-hmm. I wonder if I can do this. All right, so this is a song called Fille du Roi, and has been requested many times by my dear friend Kate, and I have never been able to find the chords to it, but I think I can kind of figure it out here on my auto harp, which is such a fun instrument and fun that I can try it. So hopefully I can do pretty well. Let me just play through it one more time really quick, and I'll get music going. The young woman was there on the top of the night she saw free. Girls without fathers, not Louis' daughters, choose, Louis' daughters are chosen to da 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 da. Nervous and hopeless and hopeful, no strangers to toil. Well, all the lives we stop today, they're not meant for a sailor like me. For a sailor like me. 20 young women were there on the dock from an orphanage east of Paris. Girls without fathers, out King Louis' daughters, who had chosen to cross the wide sea. Nervous and hopeful, no strangers to toil, do well in the new. Ah, dang, how's it go? I'm gonna forget it. Let's see. See if I can get this. Nervous and hopeful, no strangers to strangers. Nervous and hopeful, no strangers to toil. They do well in the new lives to lead. Some wives in a place called Quebec. They're not meant for a sailor like me. For a sailor like me. 19 young women asleep in their bunks. There's one on the deck here with me. She's watching the stars with the wind in her hair, and she tells me her name's Marie. Stranger to laughter, no stranger to joy, with a spirit as wild as the sea. She'll make a man happy in distant Quebec. He won't be a sailor like me. He won't be a sailor like me. 30 long days to the broad Saint Laurent, and the other girls scarce have been seen. But Marie's gone and learned all the terms of the trade, and her feet found the roll of the beam. All the boys love her, and everyone jokes that her smiles carry more than I see. I don't know what she wants in a vie de Quebec, but she can't want a sailor like me. No, she can't want a sailor like me. I borrowed a ring from my friend T. Robert, and the boys have all left us alone. I've asked what she'd think of a life in the town, and a husband who's not always home. She's laughed and she's kissed me and told me that love is more precious than land on La Rive. Thank God that she chose to come out to Quebec, and she wanted a sailor like me. She wanted a sailor like me. The end. So, I finally did it. So, Kate watches this live stream. I finally did that song for her. Fille du Roi by Heather Dale, who's a lovely, lovely artist from Canada. I'm sure a lot of you know Heather Dale. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, Bob remembers. It was 2 years ago. I actually have my Google Photos was reminding me 2 years ago I got this auto harp from my friend Josh. Josh such a funny story. So we were like Instagram friends, and we've done music together. We've made music together. He plays hurdy-gurdy. Currently, he's in a band called Forgotten Shrine. They just started that band, but at the time he was just not in a band. And we collaborated on a project for Okami Manuel, and I guess he and his wife bought an old family home of his, and in the home there was this auto harp from probably the 1970s, or I don't think it'd be older. I think it's probably the 70s. And he was like, I don't really want it. I play other instruments. Do you want this auto harp? And so I paid him like via PayPal, and he mailed it to me. So it's just kind of funny. Like the world is so full of interesting connections, and I'm always amazed, especially with the internet, like how many people I've connected with over the course of the years that I've been doing this, and over all of the world. I've collaborated with people or met people, connected online. So it's so cool. Very, very, very cool. As I was playing that song, I thought of a song that I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes. um, I don't think I know, David, you very sweetly asked me to do, I think it was David, yes, requested Fire's Glow, but because of my tech situation, I can't sing that for you tonight. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry. um, unfortunately. But let's see. I do appreciate requesting one of my songs. I do appreciate that. Ah. Ooh, so we get it. The making of a cursed object. I mean, it's felt very cursed up until like very recently that I've been able to like kind of play it better. And as I said on my Patreon, like I I purposely like tuned it up and made sure I had it like in a place where I could quickly grab it to play, and it's given me a chance to like at least kind of figure it out. I still the finger picks still go flying sometimes. So it's not perfect. You remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze awhile upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's song on the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. And there, and there have been some that are broken. There's soil in the taste of love. We'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days on the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You remember me when the west wind moves from the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky as we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold, we walked in fields of gold. Let's see. Oh, Joshua, please, that would be an honor. um, oh my goodness. Joshua recently released a short story. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I know you can purchase it in audiobook. Wow. Ebook form? That's it. I'm like audiobook. Nope, that's not right. Ebook form on Amazon, I believe. So congratulations to Joshua for that accomplishment. That's wonderful. Uh, Friday the 8th, is that, or that's the 13th, the series back in the 80s. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm like, my Roman numerals, Friday the 8th. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. It's already, it's nearly 10 o'clock. My brain function is falling off here. Let's see. That's so funny. So, speaking of old movies, also, it's almost time for mead, so I'll get my mead out. I'll do one more song and then I'll get out my mead. But speaking of older movies that are like kind of classics, we had a family movie night a few weeks ago, and my husband and I like to show the kids like it's fun to share movies that we had from our childhood or movies that like we really enjoy that are still like kid appropriate. And we were like, well, what about like Jumanji, the original Jumanji with Robin Williams? we we watched Jumanji, and I just think I had a selective memory of like how kind of traumatic that movie is. Like, I know the general gist of it, but I didn't realize that they were like kind of constantly like I just forgot. You forget the actual sequence of events or each of the scenes individually. And our 5-year-old son was not very happy. He stayed throughout the entire movie because he's a very stubborn kid, and he like very determined. Like he watched the entire thing, but afterwards he told us he started crying and saying that he didn't like when he got sucked into the game. Like in the very first 5 minutes of the movie, he gets like sucked into the game. And of course, we watch it as adults, and we're like, "Wow, the CGI of like 1993 is, like it was revolutionary at the time, but like, oh my goodness, you know." So we kind of chuckle at it, but for him, he's never seen anything like that, so he was not pleased. He really did not like that part. And I said, "Oh my gosh, like if you were that scared, like you should have told us, and we would have turned it off, or I would have, whatever." And he was like, "But I wanted to watch the whole thing. I wanted to finish it." Um, and you know, we've since said like, okay, well, we probably won't watch Jumanji again because William didn't like it very much, and he's like, well, he said, no, 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 no. Now that I know, and I've seen it, and I know that's gonna happen, like, I can watch. I'm not scared anymore because I've seen it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this kid. Like he's so determined. But yeah, we've watched movies like some of the original Star Wars. I think we watched A New Hope. Obviously, is very fun for kids. Empire Strikes Back. They weren't like he was very committed to finish. Justin, I mean, very committed. um, but yeah, so funny. um, so we've done like some of the early Star Wars. We've watched like I think the 2000. I forget when they did it. 2006 or something like that when they redid Tron. We watched that one with my kids. And again, I didn't realize how like not like it's hard to follow, but that we kind of look at it like, oh, there's nothing inappropriate for kids, necessarily. Um, and they really liked it. I was very surprised because it's a long movie. um, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'll do one more song and then I will move on to we'll get out the mead and oh, hello computer. Um, uh, I can't remember. I'll see. I don't think I can pull up my um song request. So if you remember what you requested, can you please let me know in the comments so I can not forget your song. Um, in the meantime, I'll try to do. Let's see. Uh, that's right. The last goodbye. There we go. And the call. Okay. Thank you. I will get to those. Let me pull that one up. I can pull up the call. The call. I I like how the first thing that came up as I'm writing in the call. It says "The Call of the Mountains" by that metal band, Aluvite or Aluvite. Oh my goodness, that's a good song. It's a good song. I feel like I do this in a different key. Let these transpose. Dang it. Whatever. I guess we're not gonna transpose it. Ahem. Ugh. Mm, mm, Ugh. Just kidding. It's gonna be a little low, but that's okay. You can do it. Super chats are probably not available because I don't have that many subscribers. I think that's like I have to hit like 10,000 or 5,000 subscribers. Um, yeah, not available. It's okay. Started out as a feeling, which then grew into a hope, which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet, and then that word grew. G7, where are you? Louder and louder, until it was a battle cry. Oh, I'll come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean it's never been this way before. And all you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off to the war. Pick a star on the dark horizon and follow the light. You'll come back. You'll come back when it's over. say goodbye. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye. And then it changes to something different. Back to the beginning. It's just a feeling and no one knows it. But just because they can't feel it too doesn't mean that you have to force. Pick a star on the dark horizon and fall. Just kidding, follow the. Oh, I'm sorry. Let your memories grow stronger and stronger till before your eyes. Oh, you come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. Not sure why they wanted to end it on a C, but it's okay. We ended on a G anyway. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't turn on super chats because I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, super chat is like if you're doing a live stream and people do super chats, like they'll specifically answer the super chat questions or comments or whatever. Like I think it especially helps people who have really big, who have a lot of following, words. I think it helps larger creators when they're doing a live stream to be able to filter out and still engage the audience. Yes, it is a paid thing. It helps them make money too, so they do earn a little income from that. But yeah, I don't think my channel's I don't even think it's monetized. Pretty sure my channel is not monetized. I think there's something else I have to do to get there. So I forget if it's like more views or something I have to get in order to monetize. So I think that's also part of it. I definitely can't monetize yet. Doesn't matter. The point is, I think it helps larger creators when they're doing a live stream to be able to like not only make an income, but also to like interact with the commenters in the chat. Because I'm sure there's people you've watched where the chat is going like 50, it's like 50 chats every second and it's so busy. Like how are you supposed to engage that doing a live stream? Like I couldn't. So a super chat, there's not as many people are going to pay into it. So you still get to be able to say, oh, like Charlie, so nice to hear you. Like, oh, Charlie says this, and you read their chat and you share it with everybody else. So they kind of get a chance to like interact in that way. But yeah, anyway. I still think I need a certain amount of view. I think I need a certain amount of views. I feel like YouTube would have told me if I could do that. Um, I don't think I can do that yet, but yeah, we can chat. Send me a message. We'll chat about it. Speaking of nothing related to anything whatsoever, I'm gonna go grab my mead, which is over there. So I'm gonna duck out of the frame for a second. My husband was teasing me when I grabbed my mead earlier. He was like, "Are you gonna get a cup for it, or are you just gonna drink by the bottle?" It hasn't been that kind of day. No, it has not been that bad of a day. Although I do feel kind of funny, like sitting on the floor of my music studio with a bottle of mead. Like, I feel like I should be singing some kind of drunken song or something. I've hit a new low. The bard's on the floor with a bottle of mead. We're not sure what happened. Ah, so funny. So funny. I make myself laugh. Okay, so as I usually ask, what are you drinking this evening? Uh, Obviously, you all know I have mead, and I think I shared last time, but the mead I'm currently drinking is Thousand Islands Winery. Um, it's a local winery, so I like to support local if I can. Although I still think my favorite is the one I have had in the past. I forget what they're called. Athel. Atheling Mead Works is still my favorite, but they're I have to order from them. Anywho, glass of water. What are you drinking? Still Chaucer's? Nope, no, not Chaucer's. I like Chaucer's. Um, I had Chaucer's for a while, and then I 100% like left it out by accident and didn't refrigerate it. And anyway, tell me what you're drinking in the comments, and I drink to your health. Solancha, thank you for joining me tonight for Music and Mead. Yeah, this one is a little bit like not as thick as Chaucer's, but I like it. It's good. Thick sounds weird. Like syrupy? No, not sure. Not sure what I mean, but oh my goodness. So you all know I love to chat about movies on here because I like to watch different movies and especially movies with my family. And I recently we watched the newer Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Has anyone else seen that? I'm curious. Let me know. We very much enjoyed it. I was surprised at how much my kids liked it. Um, it was really good. Eggnog. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't drink anymore. It's fine. Don't do it. Echoes of Darkness. That's a really cool name for a book. A short story, I should say. I love eggnog. I want to try to make my own eggnog this year. I don't know if I'll actually get around to it, but I feel like that'd be really cool. I think I've mentioned before that I do have a flock of chickens. Although right now they're not laying any eggs because they're all molting. I don't know if anybody knows anything about chickens. I was talking about Puss in Boots, now we're talking about chickens. Just segue for a second. You mentioned eggnog, so I thought of eggs, I thought of chickens, and I want to make my own eggnog, preferably with my own chicken eggs, but I don't think it's going to happen because they're all molting, like all of them, and they are not laying any eggs while they molt, which is totally normal. It's kind of their off season. Um, it's fine, but oh my goodness, and they all look so thin. I'm like chickens when they're molting just look like they're like I don't know, like they just got like soaking wet and then like forgot to be blow dried or something. Like they're all skinny because they're losing all like their feathers all over them. They just look like these like frazzled birds, like they got electrocuted or something. But yeah, my poor chickens. Let's see. That's a good idea. Freezing the eggnog. Oh, made alcoholic eggnog. I've never heard of that. Ooh. I think Joshua, you need to have like a separate freezer. Like you're gonna do your own freezer just for eggnog. Like if you're gonna go through the process of freezing eggnog, buy all the eggnog, and then just like freeze it in your own eggnog freezer. Uh, oh my gosh, $17. That's insane for eggnog. Usually it's on like a little skinny, like a half quart anyway, or quart, half quart. Yeah, that's really expensive. I don't blame you. So Puss in Boots is on Amazon Prime. So if you use Prime, that's where we watched it. So, but yeah, we really enjoyed it. I have three different kinds of chickens. So I have uh, buff Orpingtons. They're the beautiful kind of golden yellow ones. They're very fluffy. Not fluffy, but they're very like big, fat, lovely chickens. And then I have Barred Rocks, both of which are really good for like this temperate climate. And then we have I have so I have 10 chickens. So that I've 3 Orpingtons, 3 Barred Rocks, and then I have 4 Easter eggers is what they call them, or prairie bluebell is what I guess is kind of the name. And they are they all look a little bit different because it's like different types of chicken breeds mixed together to make like pale blue eggs. So they're nicknamed like Easter eggers because the eggs look blue. The other ones just lay like pretty brown eggs, sometimes with little freckles, which is fun. But yes, um, I will say the Easter eggers are a little easier to tell apart because they all look completely different. So if we name our chickens, like I have no idea which yellow chicken is that yellow chicken because they all look the same. Although we do name them. They're very friendly. The Orpingtons are my favorite. The buff Orpingtons are my favorite because they're so sweet. And I remember with our first flock a couple years ago that sadly got raccooned, if you will. My daughter, who was 6 at the time, would like literally like take the chicken and like she was walking around with it, just like under her arm, walking through the yard, and then would just like sit it down and was like playing with it, like trying to dress it up in like doll clothes. I was like, this chicken was very tolerant, very tolerant. Yeah. I'm guessing maybe you have chickens as well, especially if you are possibly a Montana horseman, if you are indeed a Montana horseman. Why does Will have chickens and horses in Montana? I always say I've never been to Montana, but my husband often talks about how he would love to go to Montana. And what I say to him is that if we ever go to Montana, like if he ever gets to Montana, I don't know if I'll get him back. Like I feel like he'll just like be like, nope, this is it. Like this is where I want to be forever, and we'll never return to the East Coast. So what kind of horses do you have? I have questions. I think we'd all like to know. I am not a horsewoman at all. I have ridden horses a few times in my life, but I don't pretend to be good with horses. Uh, so I won't. But I'd be very curious what kind of horses you have, or how many. I suppose if you weren't actually a Montana horseman and you had a random name like Montana horseman, like I don't know, I guess that would be kind of funny. So I await your response, but I'm gonna go ahead and play Last Goodbye. This is not my last goodbye, but I will play it for Bob. So shout out goes to Bob. Um, let's see. I don't think I've ever sung and played this one with this instrument. There's G. Okay. Is that right? Nope, that's not the right. Huh? I saw a light fade from the sky. On the wind I heard a sound as the snowflakes covers my fallen brothers. I will say this last goodbye. Night is now falling, falling. So ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must away over hill and under tree, tree, through lands where never light has shone, by silver streams that run down to the sea. Underground, beneath the stars, under snow on winter's morn, I turn at last to pass the lean home, and though where the road takes me, I I have known, many sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor I forget all it took that road with me. Night is now falling, so ends this day. The road is now calling, and I must way over hill and under tree, through lands where never light has shone, through silver streams that run down to streams that run down to the sea. To these memories I will hold, with your blessing I will go, to turn at last to paths that lead home. Though ever road then takes me, I cannot tell. We came all this way, but now comes the day to bid you farewell. I bid you all a very fond farewell. Kelly! She made it! Aww. Hi, Kelly. Nutcracker! Bum, 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 bum. What's your favorite song of the Nutcracker, Kelly? As a flutist, I'm curious. Okay, Morgan. Morgan Horse. Morgan Horses. Okay, I totally thought for a second that your name is Morgan. I'm just gonna. Sorry, I can read. All right. Um, I when I hear Morgan Horse, am I correct in saying that those were like really common as like cowboy horses, or am I thinking of Mustang specifically? Because I feel like Morgan Horse sounds like a small workhorse type thing that like was preferred. I used to have a horse coloring book. This makes me sound really nerdy. I am nerdy, whatever. You all know this. When I was a teenager, I kind of went through a horse phase, and I had a horse coloring book, and I remember trying to memorize the names of the different horses. And when I was in college, I did my PE class. I paid a little extra and I did trail riding that year. It was difficult though because as somebody who had like I think ridden a horse like maybe twice in my life and for a very limited time, like the ride a pony in the circle kind of deal. Um, I went to my PE class with my friend and another girl. There were two other girls in the class with me, and both of them grew up on horse farms. Both of them grew up with horses. So I'm the one who's like, I don't know how to do the thing. Like, how do I put my foot here and get my leg over here and like hold this? Like, how do I sit? Like, everything was like pretty new, or at least I wasn't very good at it. It was not terribly familiar. And I'm with the instructor who clearly knows what she's doing, and two women who grew up with horses, who have been riding horses since they were like babies. So I always think that like it was a little extra. I suppose I had lots of support because they all knew what they were doing, and I could get all the attention. But I felt a little awkward sometimes, like my inability to know anything about horse. Like it was challenging, but I had a lot of fun. And I definitely I look back fondly to that time because it was really cool to get to ride on all these trails on a horse. You know, the nerd in me was like, fantasizing about. I think kind of like adventure or something, Would it be cool if I could ride a horse or have a horse? But anyway, Justin used to have horses too. That's so cool. All right. Oh my gosh. That's so cool, Justin. I like that. Children ride horses to school where you live? I'm telling you, Montana is a totally like, as somebody from the East Coast, Montana just seems like this. What? Oh, the reed flutes, yes. Okay. I did not know that about Morgan horses. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing. Um, the reed flutes. Dun, 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 la, la. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, if I ever get out to Montana, like my husband and I ever get out there, like I feel like he'll just want to stay there forever and we will never come back. If he's watching the stream, I don't know if he is tonight, but I think, yep, yep. Truth. Let's see. So I'm curious. I know, David, I did not get a chance to do Fire's Glow for you, but is there something else I can sing for you that you might enjoy? A request I could take from you? Um, and if I missed anybody else's request, please comment because I very well could have missed it. Just kidding. Down beneath the earth you go, glory fast asleep. Oh, Lord, lay below, Lord, dark in the deep. Down beneath the earth you go, glory fast asleep. Fast asleep, fast to sleep, dark glory in the deep. Rise again, O Lord, now, somewhere, render green the tender. That's not how it goes. Darn it. Don't remember how this part goes. Anyway, that's kind of a fun song. Another one from Wing Feather Saga. This was, I think, officially done by the Arcadian Wild, although I don't think that they wrote the song. Pretty sure Andrew Peterson wrote the song. He's the author of Wing Feather Saga. It's a little children's book series. Anyway, I kind of butchered it because I don't actually remember how the whole thing goes. La la. Anyway, feel free to request something I can play. Goes the Fallen. Okay. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for popping in. Good night. Okay. Now it's like the quiz. Does Regina know how to do her own song? I guess it's hard because I can't do like the recording to go with it because I'm kind of stuck. So I don't know if I can do any of my original songs. Let me see. Because I don't write things down. Surprise! I don't really write it down, so I don't know if I actually have the chords like somewhere to play. So I'm sorry, David. That's another one I think I might have to pause for this time. Golly. I've got Cost of the Crown. I haven't done that one in like a million years. That's a possibility. I have. Ooh, let's see. That's pretty funny. I don't know if I can do my own song. I have. Let's see. Come Little Children. I could probably swing that one. I know Justin loves that song. Let me pull it up. Cost of the Crown. So I do apologize, David. That's my only trouble is I can't. I don't have a way to like access the songs and plug them in and do like the whole backing track. Isn't really gonna work for tonight. Oh my goodness, my bangs are not having a good day today. All right, Cost of the Crown. Here we go. Basically 2 chords. G minor, A minor. Ooh, I think we have a G minor, a C, and a D. The stars are very beautiful above the palace walls. They shine with equal splendor still above far humbler halls. I watch them from my window, and their bright and dancing glow reminds me of the freedom I gave up so long ago. The royal circlet of bright gold rests lightly on my brow. I once thought only of the right this circlet would endow. But once I took the crown to which I had been schooled and bred, I found it heavy on the heart, though light upon the head. Although I am the head of state, in truth I am the least. True queen knows her people fed before she sits to feast. The good queen knows her people safe before she takes her rest. Thinks twice and thrice and yet again before she makes request. For they are all my children, all that I swore to defend. It is my duty to become both queen and trusted friend, and of my children high and low, from beggar to above. The dearest are my heralds who defend, return my care with love. The dearest are my heralds, swift to bring spring to my command, who give me aid and fellowship, who always understand that land and people first have needs that I may not deny. That so I must send my dearest friends to danger and to die. A friend, a love, a child, it matters not, I know indeed that I must sacrifice this all if there should be need. They know and they forgive me, doing more than I require. They, with willing minds and loving hearts, go straight to grasp the fire. These tears that for my eyes are all the tears the queen can't shed. The tears I weep in silence as I mourn my herald's dead. O gods that dwell beyond the stars, if you can hear my plea cry, and if you have compassion, let me send no more to die. Whew, it's a good one. I feel like it always feels like it needs a little bit more, but I guess it's more about like instrument wise, like accompaniment wise. It always feels like I want to do more for it, but I suppose it's also just kind of like soothing and quiet, and that's okay. It's more about the words, I guess. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, Mary and thyme. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Take 2. You're very welcome, Justin. Oh, losing my finger picks. I wonder if I can put this somewhere where it's easier to see the words, but I should know this one by now. I've done Scarborough Fair so many times. I lied. We're going to put it over here. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. Yep. He once was a true love of mine. Turn to find me an acre of land. Just kidding. My goodness, I should know the song. Tell him to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without no seed nor need a word, then he'll be a true love of mine. Tell him to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without between the salt water and the sea strand, and then he'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. He once was a true love of mine. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Oh, good. All right, David. So it's new. I knew that you liked that song, so you're welcome. We were on the same page. 2 minds, different places. Great minds think alike. I'm glad I got to do that one for you. All right, we are about to wrap up a little bit. It is 10:30, so I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. So I will do one more song for you this evening. Let me think. What should I do? Ooh. Let's see. All right, think I got it. Let's do the party glass. of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fair to me the parting glass. Good night and joy to you, you are. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy, joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. I just remembered the song that was requested. It was Caledonia. I'll finish this one. I'll do Caledonia. I just remembered. Oh, I love that one. I'll do Caledonia. I don't know who asked for it, but I'll do it. And so let's see. We had since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink the health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls, and gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all. I don't know if you can see changes that have come over me these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that made me think about where I've come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. California spent everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and I kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the fellas and left them crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, an empty room, a forest choir. The flames are cool, don't get any higher. They've withered now, they've gone. I am steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When hands have shaken and kisses flowed, then I will disappear. Oh, let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. All right, so thank you so much. This was a wonderful music of MEAD for me to get to share with you. I really enjoyed getting to spend the evening with you. Thank you so much for returning. If you returned, or stopping in if you were able to stop in, or if you were new, I thank you so much for being here as well. I love hanging out with you guys. I miss doing this, and I really look forward to doing it again in December. I'll let you know about those dates on my YouTube comments, or if you want to join my Patreon as a free member, or as if you want to support me on Patreon, that's awesome as well. I share a lot of updates on there. A lot. I share updates on there. I won't say a lot. And I'd love to have you join me there. But as it is, I will see you next month for some kind of holiday fun for sure. I love doing that every year, and I look forward to it as well. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you're celebrating, and I hope that you have a wonderful and safe month, and I will see you in December, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye. Actually, not today.